We just finished off freeing London from the grip of 3 Order of the Ancients members. Apparently my controller has no interest in connecting for some crazy reason. There we go. And there's a few things I want to do first, actually. I want to... Well, I guess we'll talk to Hytham, I guess. And then we will go and head south. Too many things to review at work. I did a lot of that kind of stuff too. Talk to Hytham about Gorm. I guess we can do that. What else have I not unlocked? I guess we did the Runeforge thing, right?
Be my eyes.
So that's cool. What else have I not? I guess it was mostly just... places for... Let's go to the trader. Places for feast buffs, I think, is the main thing right now. You pre-ordered a perfume you really want. I just go stinky all the time.
I would like to see what you have in stock.
My manly musk.
Only a fool would pass this up. Use it wisely.
Or at least that's what I tell myself.
I think that would be a very good choice.
I
This looks practically
think
made for you.
all of this is a waste of my life. Okay. Some weird hairstyles.
Is that everything?
I must be on.
I hope to see you soon.
I'm really thinking about buying the pro version of DaVinci Resolve. Super expensive. So expensive I don't even think about it. What even is this? Oh. Get out, Data Basics. You're banned. Banned forever.
Cast about this land, my
I
friend.
actually like the fact that the weather's messed up right now. What's going on here? I don't care about the armor. The guest house, Moonforge. We already did that. Go to the fowl farm. Sure. You just bought resistance bands. Who are you trying to resist? Is it my charms? My bird is flaming. That's okay. You're not. Shove that in there. Who cares? It's even the point. You would never try to resist my charms? You're immune to them? That's rude. Where is... the thing you'd upgrade this? It's usually nearby. Maybe it's farther away than I thought. Nope. Okay. Is it near the flag? It is. Awesome. Boop. I kind of want to play Baldur's Gate 3. Heck yeah. More chickens have been made available. We are now a level 5 village. 140. You sure you don't smell good already? Mr. Riley is a zombie. The perfume you got smells like espresso.
I suppose it will do for the moment. Though,
Octavian, I have something that may interest you. Maximilian sends his regards.
what? He gave this to you? That perfect little wretch. How did he bring himself to part with it?
That's a weird curse
Ask no
word,
questions,
Opsicon.
hear no lies. I only hope you enjoy it, and that neither of us have to see that man again.
Oh, thank you, Eivor.
I have an
Thank
S4
you.
somewhere here. In fact, it's over there.
Here you are, more relics for your collection.
Let me see what you have. Wonderful.
Wonderful.
And here is something for you.
Wow,
more like
that's just great. I can't think of a more annoying collection
off.
quest.
Die dulci fruamini.
Whatever that
For
means.
the moment, though it lacks the grandiosity of the Empire and
Raventhorpe. That's the granary. This is the tattoo place that I do not care about. I guess we could talk to this nerd.
Oh, it's you.
I have no idea who this
Marcus
is.
said we would meet, but I can hardly believe the great Eivor is fated to save my little Isle of Skye.
Who are you? Ahead of yourself as always, Edith. Eivor. Edith is an old friend and a seer.
Oh.
She contacted me for advice. Her people are plagued by nightmares to the point of madness. I wasn't aware people settled on the Isle of Skye.
There are small settlements, but it is a place of passage for many, making it perfect for dreams to wreak havoc. Until now, I've mostly been deciphering if my cousin's feasting on feathers in her dreams means she should marry a farmer or a baker.
You've lost me again. Edith needs your help. And it's not just her people being affected. As someone deeply in tune with the spirit realm, I have also begun to lose sleep.
Maybe that's why I'm losing
I fear
sleep.
it may spread to our
I'm deeply in
settlements.
tune with the spirit realm.
I will investigate, but it is not as if I have experience chasing away bad dreams. There is more. You're not going to like this, Eivor, but I believe somehow Ranvi is involved. Perhaps even responsible. I know Ranvi's whereabouts better than most, and she isn't. What I mean to say is, she couldn't do something like this. Ever since the nightmare started here, I began asking the spirits for clarity, and a vision came to me. Though it was cloudy, I know what I saw. You will find Ranvi amidst a scene of death on the Isle of Skye. The two of you will fight before you are forced to part ways forever. That just can't be true. Believing is your choice. The only way to find the truth and stop the nightmares from spreading is if you go to the Isle of Skye. I must tend to my duties, but Edith can take you when you are ready.
Why do her arms look so much smaller than they should be?
So, are you ready? My people can't go without sleep any longer.
The answer is no, not yet.
I need some time before we head out. I'll come back when I'm ready.
Please don't wait too long. My people need you.
Don't care. We will do it at some point in the near future, but not today.
I don't know how to draw without your hand.
Who is this potato?
Tovi.
Eivor, it's Sven. He passed while I was away.
How did she get a tattoo on her eyelid? It's got a sting.
I'm sorry I wasn't there.
No one was. We had planned to brand Tekla's barrels that morning, and we talked about what we might have for supper. And when I went to collect him, he was in his bed, sleeping, I thought. But he was already gone.
I'm sure he went in peace.
But he went with plans. Things he wanted to do, things he meant to do. His death was so empty. Not like in our stories.
What stories do you mean?
When we tell stories, the old and wise, they have this calm about them. They know when their end has come and they're ready. Sven wasn't ready. And I wasn't ready either. He was
That must have been
supposed to
super cool,
teach
Go
me
Baba.
things. I'm still learning. Everyone looks at me like I will simply carry on his work. As if nothing happened. Because they don't know. They don't know I'm not ready.
Life may ask more of us.
Depends on the piercing, Mr. Riley. We can always get it removed, right?
It's our best. I was not prepared to lose my parents. But in a flash, they were taken from me. I pressed on, determined to live.
That must have been punishing. But you are so strong and so determined.
Someone else might have done better than me, or worse. This was the fate woven for me, so I live it.
One day at a
Now
time.
Sven believed in you, in your craft. So do you believe in him? Do you trust him?
He was the most skilled artist I have ever known.
And he chose you. You may step up or step down, whatever you decide. But know that he had faith in you.
Thank you, Eivor.
Facial tattoos are way too crazy.
Strong, Toby. And know that you're valued. I'm sorry I was not here to see you off, old friend.
Okay. Yeah, Canada does not have that long heritage that other places have. I mean, I guess Native Americans might, but at least as far as, like, you know, European potato me is concerned, not a lot of options. No, let's just go here. You want to get a tattoo on your ding dong? Is that why you're thinking about it? One of the few lucky groups, Squababa. I imagine that most raids weren't that successful. A forearm sleeve. That'll be fun. I don't really have an interest in tattoos.
Thor's testicles. What is happening over there?
Thor's testicles. I don't know. They're hanging out in the water, man.
Have you ever known anything like this?
What is going on?
Across the river, the animals have lost their senses.
Have they? Oh, it looks like a beach party to me.
My very pig chewed through her fence and plunged into the river.
I've never heard of Vinland Saga.
Oh, I have seen crows attacking one another. Perhaps this is serious.
Disconcerting. My raven may see better. Sunan!
Nobody thinks about why Eivor can see through a raven's eyes. Right. This is just a thing.
Sunan herself has lost course.
Something must be done. Do you think we are in danger?
I will look into it.
A wizard did it. A spiritual link to the Terminators. Interesting. It reminds me of that scene where the kid takes out his switchblade or whatever and he's like, show her. And the Terminator guy cuts his entire forearm open. Like, why? Oh, the bird. Like, why did you have to go whole hog in the entire arm? Like, just do part of it. It's like when people put blood into a bowl or something, right? Like they cut their palm, which is the worst possible place to do it.
The same as the other.
I like Vikings enough, but I don't think I like actively seek out the content around it. Like, I've never actually seen the show Vikings, for example. You want to get a tattoo to be hotter? Do tattoos really make people hotter? I think they can be interesting, but I don't think they're, you know, like universally something for improving attraction. I'm never gonna get a tattoo. This is why we keep explosive shot. Opals? Lots of them? That's kind of cool. I should watch Vikings. Manius, I know you to be a capable engineer with a cunning and sometimes diabolical imagination. I am therefore assigning you this weighty commission. The barbarians of Britain have taken the gathering at the tombs of their heroes as if at sacred shrines. There they foment rebellion against Rome and therefore against my very person. This cannot be tolerated. However, Manius, I have consulted my soothsayer, a man of subtle knowledge. The auguries tell him that to defile the tombs or even to seal them away would bring a storm of ill fortune upon me personally. You see the problem. You must leave the tombs unharmed, but endeavor to make access to them so perilous as to be unthinkable. Parlous? Is that actually a word? Parlous. It is. It's an archaic word. No longer used. Alright. I'm not asking of you a favor, Manius. This is a command from your emperor. Nero, Claudius, Caesar, Augustus, Germanicus. Should I get the Triforce of Power on my forehead? That would be the hottest tattoo, right? Give me the ball. Alright, what are we doing this? Gonna shove it in this hole? No, not on the forehead. Like a butt cheek or something? Okay, so that was one. Oh, this is some gameplay for sure. Nice. Ooh.
Another chamber. May this one be as fruitful. This is the ancient work of Romans.
The most ancient work. This is some weird family tree. Wait, this isn't Roman. This is Isu.
Is this England? Odd.
And the name of my first subscriber down my arm. I don't think Nikoko was the first subscriber. All the tombs are now protected by my contraptions, yet I am defeated by this final entrance. What could lie behind it? How does one open its odd gateway? is perhaps the one problem I cannot solve. Interesting. All right. What are we going to find in here? Emperor Nero has given me a task born of madness. I am to prevent the Britons from gathering at the tombs of their fallen heroes. Yet I cannot simply build a wall. Our mad emperor insists that it be possible to approach the tombs, but mandates that all who attempt to do so shall perish. My duty is to do as he wishes, however nonsensical, and so I shall.
The workshop of a madman.
I lured a credulous Briton into one of the spinning traps. Successful dismemberment. Hell yeah. Oh, I've had auto loot now. The test with the animals went badly. I'm gonna sharpen the spikes.
Putting together quite a horde.
A fallen hero cape. So I did all that for something I'll probably never use. The baseline effect isn't bad. Do I even have the mask? No, I do not. All right, what does Nikoko want? Is it something weird? Let's see. Oh, that's totally awesome. I'm on board. My God. And so it shall be. Hog carp has been added. Done and done. Nice. It kind of just looks dumb though. Like, oh.
Yes, one more. And only
All right, where is the granary thing? Okay, I guess we could do either of these. The cattle farm, I guess, will be next.
only because you all have such good taste. Now, this
Most of the time I agree with you. No, I can't crank up that person's house. All right. Well, let's make the cattle farm then. Yeehaw. Basically the same thing. It's close enough. Wow, that was a tiny amount of enhancement. What the hell?
I've charted new maps.
Have you? Well,
May I see your stores?
Always easier to follow a map. I'll add this location to your map.
just give me everything, man. Actually, I guess strictly speaking, this isn't really required. It just lets you kind of focus a little better.
You might find something interesting there. I'm here if you...
That's great.
I must take my...
A good day to you.
Wait, what is this all about?
The Order has been purged from London. For now,
okay.
they hold no power there.
That is good news. And I would celebrate, but for the fact that Jorvik now suffers from the same infestation.
Jorvik is a city under Norse control. I should have less problem finding allies here.
That is a hopeful way of seeing it. Speak to Ranvi when you wish to travel there. I have something here for you. Tidings that may displease you.
Tell me.
You remember Kjotve's son, Gorm? He has since taken his father's place in the Order.
Interesting. Is Gorm here in England? Is he another blotch on our list?
He is one of our targets, yes. But he is not in England. He is further west, in fact. A land called Vinland, discovered centuries ago
there's
by an
that
Irish
anime
sailor
name.
called Brendan. The Order of the Ancients has some recent fascination with Vinland, but I cannot say what it might be.
Let me find out for you, after I silence Gorm.
Vinland is far away, according to my source. It may take weeks to find him after a long and perilous journey.
There is no danger that would cow me, Hytham. We'll speak with Ranvi and arrange passage.
Was there something else?
Interesting.
I have to go.
Then go in peace.
Sounds like a plan, Mr. Riley. I feel like most of these quests are something I should get done. I don't know which ones are DLC and which one are not. Mr. Riley gets a pass. He basically has super AIDS right now, so he needs time before you can bully him again. Whoa, taxing. Very poorly. So our lesbian lover is supposedly causing a ruckus on an island in some completely other area where she couldn't possibly be physically connected. We still have to think on that one, where it's gonna go. Fourth of July is a conspiracy theory to him. Actually, that reminds me, I need to schedule my vacation time. Do we have a day off in February? I think we do. It's a manufactured holiday though, but I'll take it. Nothing better than toxic Yuri love. Makes sense. Beer and hot dogs, hell yeah. They stopped selling the big fat Costco hot dogs here, and I don't know why.
Must be blocked from the other side.
And instead they sell these like tiny little hot dogs. Lager and a sausage bun. That actually sounds really good. I mean, Santa existed as an entity with a name. He didn't fly around on reindeer. I mean, extraordinary claims have to come with extraordinary evidence, right? I'm siding with the idea Santa isn't really just some chungus. Or some flying chungus. I wish the map would disambiguate this a little better for me, please. We're going down or going up or what? Maybe it's actually inside of the fortress.
That's enough.
All right, let's run in here, see what trouble we can get into. Wow, that was a lot of damage output.
Just ring the bell. I'll hold out with
I really enjoy it when these guys don't have metal shields. Okay, can we find some way up? I think what's gonna happen is we're gonna head up on this ledge here. And we'll find a way in, which is, in fact, the case. Oh my gosh, Eivor. Very impressive acrobatics, but not quite what I was hunting for. Oh, it's up, not down. Gotta get up to get down. Oh. Dear men of Wessex, in order to protect us Saxons from the onslaught of Dane longships, I have devised a plan to stockpile oil. Pouring oil from our bridge will send a fury of flame into their souls forever. We must meet hell with hell. Fire and brimstone will save us all. I've never been a car guy. And I'm glad I'm not. I have one expensive hobby and that's it. Just one. Stop setting me on fire, please. Oh, I wonder where the way in is. Craziness. Whoop. Book of knowledge acquired. Oh, whatever. I don't even know if that matters. I do use the ability, but I only use it to deal with stuff. The powder can be detonated a second time. Okay. If you like it, go and get it. I'm just not going to understand it. That's all there is to it. I really like when somebody can be passionate about something, as long as it doesn't involve, like, murdering me. It's so hard to find things that you truly enjoy, that when you do find something that isn't totally degenerate, just go for it. Exactly, which is why you get cake. It's totally fine. Nobody's gonna be bothered by your cake consumption. It's gotta be a bronze color. All right, now you've lost me. There's actually a place near my house that kind of looks like this. A little more yellow though. Like, I don't think I've ever seen a place with this sort of saturated coloration.
Your mother ran off to Swanage with your uncle Atwill.
I do not have an uncle Atwill.
Logan! Between Phoenix, move!
You have my sincere thanks, friend.
You, stranger, help me talk some sense into him, will you?
This is your daughter. Why have you tied her up?
Because if I don't, she just runs off. Foreigners and their stupid questions.
My father thinks a satanic sea beast, Athlank the Terrible, sent floods to our farms. My sacrifice is to appease him.
We don't think, we know. Godfrey saw Athlank with his own eyes.
So you're going to throw your daughter in the lake and hope the beast accepts your offering. She'll more likely drown.
You're making it sound stupid when you say it like that.
That's because it is.
Look, there he is. He bleaches the water. Do you not see his demonic flippers?
What?
Sea beasts and demons. There is something fishy afoot.
Literally fishy. Because it's going to involve fish.
Oh, this is their devil. I'll find something to prove it is just a shipwreck. This should convince them not to sacrifice the girl to Athlank.
Is it literally just the sails? Life on Mars. Is this some UK thing? UK sitcom?
Well, was it nothing but driftwood?
Your sea beast was just a sunken ship.
What? But this is something that any swimming fool could have discovered. No offense.
I told him it was nothing, but he wouldn't listen.
Shut up, you fool.
Said you plague him day and night, complaining about his drinking, calling him a layabout.
I mean, it is a
Father,
layabout.
You knew that there was nothing there? So, this was your solution to be rid of me?
You're as bad as your mother. Nothing is ever good enough. I'm sick of listening to it.
I'm just gonna murder you.
Bruce for so simple a problem.
This cannot be forgiven. Murder was on your mind.
You deserve reparation. Speak your justice, and I'll enforce it.
Thank you, stranger. Leave, father. Leave my home and my life. Your actions have made me an orphan.
And know this, if you ever return, you'll be punished for your crimes. Come, Grizzled. I shall be your rock now.
Live well, Grizzled. Free from your father's mischief.
That is messed up. All right, life on Mars. Ford. Okay. This is Mr. Riley's dream car in all of its glory. I can kind of see its appeal, but I will never get one. Yeah, interesting is the polite word, for sure. I don't know, I've just never been a gearhead. I'm glad though, but super expensive hobby. It's old. Do you know what I drive? Definitely more resilient for sure. You insane? Yeah. I mean, that's part of it. I should have seen that coming from a mile away. I have a 2013 Elantra. It is a thing of beauty.
Will anyone help? I think he went off to the north somewhere.
What are they talking about?
Benton! Benton! Jesus Christ! Benton!
Who's Fenton? 2011 Ford Focus. My Elantra's actually been a good car. It only started costing me money last year. Cost me $2,000.
Stretch your wings, Sunan.
Yeah, at the time it was kind of like this passage into adulthood sort of thing. Okay, I didn't realize this was a curse thing, but that's cool. How do I get down there? Aha. Could probably... Okay. Can't pull it backwards. Why? Okay. There's a thing I almost got. It's like this, it's a tent that you put on top of your car. On those sport runner things or whatever the hell they're called. So you can just stop and then you pop out this step ladder and it's got a solid floor. Just pop the little tent part at the top. There's also these blow up mattress inserts you can get for your rear seats that fit into the trunk. So you just put the back seats down and you can stretch out in the back. I mean, if you're normally sized, but...
I'm not following you into that forest.
I guess we're looking for some dog? Uh-oh.
Sounds like a sheep, and not a happy one. That sheep will be torn apart if I don't do something.
Maybe the sheep should be torn apart. This game feels so much easier. What the hell happened? Still a nightmare. Hello, dum-dum.
you, Fenton. The master's calling you. Maybe it will come if I whistle.
Did it start rolling?
It works. The sheep follows my whistle. Lucky I came along when I did. I don't much like wolves either. Sunan, guide me.
So you just kind of traveled a little bit. You woke up and you're like, hey, wasn't I parked over here?
There you are, Fenton. You have escaped for the last time, you walking mutton chop. Hold still, you woolly git.
I basically never use the handbrake in my car. I really should.
I went through all that just so you could kill that poor beast?
A man like me can ill afford to slaughter a sheep for victuals, but the Elderman demanded it, and I must obey.
Between you and me, I've been dying to murder this bastard for ages. Fenton was a royal pain in my ass.
Still, you did me a good turn, stranger. Take some meat for your help. The Elderman won't miss it.
It's mutton stew for me tonight. Farewell.
Almost nobody uses their parking brake here because they're all driving automatics. But if you look at what's stopping the car from moving, it's like this tiny little piece of metal. Eventually it'll wear out and it'll be a bad time. Should we go to Winchester? I don't know what all this stuff is for because all the like loyalty stuff is up here. I guess we can go to Guildford? I don't know. As the automatics? Yeah. So the driver training courses here, they'll teach you to use the handbrake if you're on an incline, like on a hill. But that's about the extent of it.
I'll be gentle if they spot me. What have we here?
Hello there.
Hello.
Always good to have. Take care of yourself out there. Oh, good. Just what I was looking for. Until next we meet.
The hill starts and tests.
See you later.
Yeah, on a manual for sure. Just constantly kind of like sliding backwards. Meanwhile, you're like, I wish I had 3 feet. Yeah, exactly. I'll never get a manual. They're not even that much cheaper anymore. Like in some cases, they're actually more expensive, which is actually insane. At the time that I bought my car, though, if you bought a manual, it'd save you about $1,000. Just a lot of practice, right? I learned how to drive on a Chevy Silverado, so parking my rice mobile is so easy. Well, it's kind of like on my car, the cable that changes the transmission from like park to drive or whatever snapped on my vehicle. It's pretty fun. Increases attack after critical hits. Additionally increases speed. It's actually kind of interesting sounding. Well, you're supposed to turn your wheels so that if the handbrake does let go, your vehicle will just turn into the curb. That's the theory anyway. You're ordering groceries? I could use all the ice cream in the universe right now. I'm jonesing for it. Hello, Audie. Hopefully you had a seizure-free day today. Yeah, so I did all the driver's testing stuff here, or the training stuff, because it gets you reduced insurance costs, and you get to get your license earlier. So I did it. Still tired? The most fun part of driver training was the evasive stuff, like high speed sliding and stuff. I like white chocolate. I am white chocolate. I don't even know what makes white chocolate white. Like, it's not real chocolate, right? Dark chocolate is underrated. Lower calories too. It's the witch's house. It's not just a witch's house. It's the. How do we get in here?
Easy now. Something's not right.
Yeah, it's full of fart gas or something. The sacred dressings of nature, Mogwart, oldest of the herbs, you heal us from the hated things. Waybread, mother of plant, you fight poison. You open Bowls' nostrils. You redden the women to be ready for marriage, and by rubbing thee upon thy skin, protect against hateful things. Nettle beneath stone also thwarts poison. Nettle between the ears help avenge cruelty and dash venom from one's heart. Hawkspurs kindred, thyme and fennel combined make the Lord quiver, for he shaped them holier than heaven. Crab apples are the ribs of the ocean. The worms find a way into men, but Woden rescued the iridescent boughs, struck the serpent into the sea, protecting the house. They shall exist forever among the seven worlds, and still today, we will only misguide ourselves. Okay. How am I supposed to read that? Please explain. Why put lore? Such an annoying location. There. Can I just light it up? There we go. Oh no! You might actually order some shopping. I will never use that kind of service ever. Ever, ever, ever. My charms have been burnt. my work undone by stolid men who rule the diocese. An army of warriors like myself and my fox could rule this land and keep it as fertile as ever. I have imbibed this home with my spells and left through a tiny sliver in the rear as the cowards who followed the abbess Sophia from the sick lands above Greece. Whoever's reading this, may you choke on rotten food. Embrace of fire? As if I'd spend money on that kind of thing. Because they just kind of grab whatever off the shelf. And check my privilege. I walk to get my groceries. You'll hate the day that you'll do online grocery shopping? Yeah, I just don't think the race to the bottom in that labor market gets you anything good. I was reading that they supposedly have some like desperation meter. So they deliberately give the crappiest jobs to the people who are like accepting every single thing that comes up on the app. Whereas they try to encourage the people who only use it occasionally to use it more by giving them more lucrative pulls, basically. What a sea of insanity. Weaponize that kind of thing. Sure, let's just grab that. Yeah, I don't know how you could drive full time for Uber or something and still have it be a profitable thing. I think the whole curiosity about that platform was that it was originally positioned as just a thing to do when you had spare time, right? But then people tried to turn it into a full-time living. The transition was a weird one. That sounds like a bonus, Nikogo. I need to shoot this thing from lower. Oops. I actually have a new grocery store opening up near my house soon. It's not like a fancy one, but it'll be nice. Am I gonna kill myself by accident? No. I mean, the nice thing about things like Uber is there's no interview process, right? Like you just fill out the paperwork and you're in. But the negative side of Uber is that there's no interview process. You just fill out the paperwork and then you're in. Hi, Derek. Yeah, I enjoy it. I don't think it's an amazing game, but I think it's a good game. Is the one in the dead shopping mall? No. That one is there. Basically the fancy place that I only ever bought vegetables from the discount rack from moved to a bigger store. And then the smaller store is being taken over by another grocer. Which is a net positive for me, actually. I'm looking forward to it. Taxis are better. They're way more expensive here for some crazy reason. Yeah, I wonder if Assassin's Creed Valhalla would have been better received if it wasn't called Assassin's Creed. What if it was just called, I don't know, Valhalla Scrolls or something? You know? I will Uber long before I take a taxi in this city. It's just so much faster to get an Uber. It's cheaper. The people don't annoy me. Like, it's Weird.
Is that a child I hear?
Yeah, they really could have streamlined things. Like I pointed this out the other day, but you don't need a map this friggin' huge, right? Uber is cheaper than a cab here, yeah, in Ottawa.
Christ. Stay there, girl. I will help you out.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I thought I was going to die in here. I give myself very good advice, but I very seldom follow it.
You're hurt.
What?
Hold on. I'll carry you.
This is stupid, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Oh, gosh. All right. Can we just eat her? Cannibalism. I do live in Ottawa. We've been over this. You live in a county called Ottawa.
That's the last time I go chasing rabbits, especially white ones. Now, just a little rest, and I'll be ready for more adventures.
You hurt yourself hunting a rabbit.
Hunting? No, he just seemed, well, in a hurry. I wanted to see where he was going.
Take care with that curiosity.
I don't know, man. Maybe you were drinking.
It might lead. Farewell.
And you bully me for not remembering things. What the heck? Or I've doxed you. One of the two. Pick your origin story. Whatever you want. No, he definitely did. And we had this discussion. Because he lives in an area that is also called Ottawa, okay? But he has since forgotten that that has occurred. And we're back to square one now. See, he went through the same process over again. It's like 50 first dates, right? Just wake up one day and your brain's like, you know, this isn't useful.
Just let me past.
No, that's not how it works. You need to say the password.
Raven.
Ooh, that's better than the one I came up with. Okay, it's Raven from now on. Come in. Welcome to the shiny black
Stupid kids.
traveler. Come and browse our
Where are these treasures? I see only odds and ends.
That's what you think. These three items here are true treasures.
Ah.
We have this special shoe, a shell of all the colors, and a petrified worm. Which one do you want to look at?
I've doxed you, taxing.
This shell looks pretty.
It carries the whole ocean in it. Truly.
Really? I doubt that.
Just place it next to your ear, and you'll hear...
Yeah, but how many massive people live there?
It's a fine thing, regardless. I'll have it.
Yes! Another sale! Anything else?
That petrified worm looks a lot like a stick.
That's because this worm is more than 80 barcrillion years old. Whoever carries it will live forever! Unless you lose it, then you turn into a pile of dust.
Are we gonna buy this crap for
That
these
is a
kids?
powerful enchantment indeed. I will take it.
May you live till the moon falls from the sky. Anything else?
Should I refer to you as a troglodyte?
And the paper inside comes for free. Bargains galore at the tiny black market. You bought all my treasures. Thank you.
And never was a coin better spent. Farewell, little one. What's this? The paper inside the shoe has writing on it. Perhaps this is a treasure after all.
Whoa! Look at all this silver. You sold everything. I told you. Next.
Bring your grandmother's tooth. Can you imagine? All right, where's the stupid paper? In the sea of junk. Was it a horde map? Is that what's going on? Whatever. This was before AI was a thing. This game came out in 2020. At least I think it was 2020. It was a while. I need to go up more? What's going on here? Yeah, Mr. Riley's not gonna die yet. He's too crotchety for that. Oh. You must comply with not dying. I forbid you to bleed. I don't think that's how it works. You're having your last rites tomorrow. My God. Maybe I should become a sin eater. Kind of a cool movie. There's much distrust in this area. Whoops, my bad. This fall damage is optional. Well, I guess we're going to war. Woo! That wasn't nearly my fault in any way. Yeah, that's exactly it. What the hell? That was interesting.
Let's see. Feels stronger already.
What was that rough-looking Mexican guy's name? He was like a B grade, pseudo A grade actor for the longest time. Starred in Machete. Yeah, Danny Trejo. There we go. Thank you.
We'll plunder here, but I'll need help.
All right, let's just start the raid. Whatever.
We feed the raven this day. Hey, can't do this alone.
They are pretty zany. That reminds me, I still haven't watched Sisu.
Jammed. Need to get on the other side. Come, help me with this.
Do the Fast and the Furious movies ever go to space? Or do they leave that one alone?
Look here, the spoils of war.
Give me a hand over here.
Yeah, Nakoko would never use the P word. Although she did treat me or teach me some naughty language one day. You go to the International Space Station? All right. I've never actually seen it. In a taped up car? It's a dark secret? I don't know. I'm beginning to get the feeling that any C word is actually filthy.
I feel great.
He's actually a saint. He is the Christ. Okay, well. Ow! Cat is a filthy word. You've watched all the Fast and the Furious movies now? I thought you said Final Fantasy for a moment. I was like, wow, you've seen 3 movies?
Thor lends me strength.
Oh, friggin' arbalists, the worst. Oh my gosh, game. You don't swear because it goes against your personality. Okay. I don't curse because I'm a wholesome and family-friendly streamer. Frustration. If I swore in frustration, I'd be swearing all the time. Rest in pepperonis. The F-bomb is very good. It's super flexible. Dinosaurs game. Difficulty level so stupid. Like, hey, dude walks up behind you off camera and just nukes you. Oh well, my fault. Accountability. Yeah, Eivor did get penetrated rather harshly. Fortunately, the game was kind enough to save fairly close by.
To battle!
That reminds me, I need to remove Night Rain from my watch list, I think. Whoops. Whoop.
Help me out here!
Elden Ring is going to remain on the list. Gogo has said that's poopy frequently. A big butterfly and scorpion. You streamed last week. You were playing Pokemon A to Z or ZA or whatever. Yeet. That was a weird animation, but sure. So this guy hates me. I don't know why he's coming on raids. The dude has the biggest hard-on for Sigurd ever. And I don't really understand why, to be honest. Like I need to open the door once down there. Never mind. All right, we've learned something new. The soul farm and in Elden Ring. I mean, I guess. If you're still around in 3 years when I play it. The single greatest farm in any souls ever created. That's quite the statement.
Get this back to the ship.
The farm has been completed. For this raid, anyway. Fast travel for that? But why? I hear I just need to get some bleed katana and then I win the game. The bosses in those games are never that hard. They're actually some of the fairest I've ever faced in games. The only game like that I've had a significant problem with was Liza P. There was definitely bosses that took me over an hour to kill. They're definitely not for everybody. Not everybody has the reflexes, right? Or the patience. Oh. Took you 2 weeks to kill the final Elden Ring boss? Is that Millennia or whatever? Yeah, I got one shot. It's fine. This happens. Elven Beast? Wait, is that boss with a weird angel chick? I don't think it'll take me that long. As much as Taxing likes to troll me, I'm not the most awful gamer in the universe. Oh, indeed. Oh boy. Hey, nothing took me that long in 9 Souls. My god. That's okay. I will grind out 9 Souls next. And by the time I'm at the end, it'll be like Hollow Knight. My soul skills are respectable. Okay.
Vengeance is ours.
That is the sweetest thing that Taxing has ever said to me. I might actually clip it, edit it into a short, and throw it on YouTube. Maybe I'll play it on my ringtone, like as my alarm in the morning, maybe, just to really give me that extra boost. I want to run up here because I feel like okay, I thought yes, heck yeah, save myself a whole bunch of nonsense. Nobody has time for that. Stage 2 was a ball ache. I watched some like car bot animation thing. Maybe that was about it. Maybe that was the Elden Beast. You love Carbot? I think it can be pretty funny. They really need to work on their sound design, but the rest of it is good.
I should be cautious around here.
Oh no, what possibly could have happened? I thought their Diablo 4 animation was pretty funny, where the barbarian was just screaming the entire time. Ah, let's see. I don't know if I'm ever going to play Diablo 4 ever again. It was kind of fun to just turn off my brain and run around and murder things, but I don't know, it just doesn't have the same satisfaction level as, say, Path of Exile. It's like this weird difficulty to enjoyment curve. Yeah, it's like you want it to be challenging to a point, but you don't want to drift off into this frustration level thing. You gave up on Blizzard? Probably fair. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't feel like I got ripped off buying those games because I was playing with friends, but I think if I was a solo player, I would have been really sad. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is on a good sale right now. I doubt it's on a good enough one for me to care. You DM'd me. That is disgusting. You DM me with... Ah! That's the Elden Beast? Okay, Dark Souls 3 Deluxe Edition is $100. And then Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is not on my list for some reason. Oh, there it is. $50 gross. Gross. Buy gray market stuff. I was a WoW player for a very long time too, and I also left during Shadowlands, came back during Dragonflight, and then quit for good. Every now and then I still get an MMO itch. I played Throne and Liberty for a little while. Lost Ark. My favorite MMO. Okay, this is gonna be the hottest of hot takes. Is Terra. It has long since died, unfortunately, but yeah, that was my jam. Every now and then I consider playing a private server. Terra had the greatest combat system of any MMO ever. No, Lost Ark was to pay to win, and then pay to lose, I think is a better term for that stuff, but still. And then because of the way the boss encounters were changed to prevent busing, they got way too gatekeepy, because one person could wipe the entire raid, right? New Worlds in the alpha was amazing. New Worlds was like Dark Souls, okay? But the problem is that while there was a Dark Souls-like combat system, none of the encounters were built around that idea, you know? Telegraphing, learning, blah, blah, blah. Instead, some like friggin' crocodile would just blast you out of nowhere with something that was not reactable, and you just die. So rather than change the creature design and teach players how to, you know, do spacing and stuff like that, they just made it the same tab targeting nonsense that everything else became. You can kind of get a little bit of a feel of what it used to be if you play with a spear. The spear was pretty close to the alpha. And there was a few other things that were kind of close, but it lost a lot of its identity as a result of that transition. And I think a lot of that shift happened because people were doing PvP, right? But it was Dark Souls type PvP. So basically what would happen is people would use the hatchet and they'd attack super fast, and people would spam their button on a non-hatchet weapon expecting to outpace the other person or whatever, but you ended up just getting stun locked forever because the way you had to deal with it was block, parry, or dodge, and then punish the person during that window. But everybody was just like herp-a-derp, slam the button, right? And that generated a lot of complaints. Anyway, I enjoyed my time in New World for what it was, but I think once I got to the end game, it was over. I'm very skeptical of MMOs that don't have a Holy Trinity system or something kind of close to it.
Give me a hand.
There's so many games. Yeah, tank, DPS, healer. There's so many games where there's like 12 of you guys beating on a single boss, and nobody has a specific role. So really, it's just you soloing and hoping that the other 11 people are at least as good as you. That's really all it boils down to. Unfortunately, I haven't thought of or considered if there's actually a system that can outdo the classic tank DPS heal thing. I know that people don't like it very much because tanking tends to be frowned upon by most people, and it takes forever for you to find one, but that's more of a problem with the incentive design than it is with anything else. MMOs are just pump and dump schemes right now. They're like, okay, we sunk a bunch of money in this thing. We made it super pretty. We're gonna make a bunch of money from some whales and some idiots in the beginning, and then we'll milk people as hard as we can and just accept that it'll be dead in a year or two. I've actually got an Elion video on my YouTube channel, for example, because I was a huge Terra fan, right? And Elion was being positioned as Terra 2. I was like, oh, friggin' sweet. I played the beta, and I didn't even play the entire beta. And they basically took everything that was bad about Terra, dialed it up to 11, and took everything that was good about Terra and turned it down. So it's like, hey, RNG gear advancement. Oh, it's not real-time action combat anymore. It's this weird, like, mobile-friendly queuing nonsense. It felt turn-based. Even Final Fantasy 14 felt faster than Terra. I tried to get into Final Fantasy 14, but I just can't. The community, though, like the way they set that game up and the way the devs encourage that culture and the way that community reinforces itself is really solid. WoW's community is awful. Absolutely awful. Okay. I was just so tired of dedicating my life to keeping up. Like, it was so problematic. And then there's all these mods that like measure your achievements and your clears of dungeons to assign a score, and then you know your gear score ends up becoming this gate for things. I mean, some of that was in Terra too, but the thing about Terra is you could outskill people. I played that game way longer than I would have if there wasn't an unofficial DPS meter. It was a proxy you put between the client and the server, and would read packets to determine the damage output of everybody. And it was so wild, the correlation between how vocal people were and how poor they behaved in games, or played in the games anyway. I like the Final Fantasy developers' stance on this stuff. It's like, don't ask, don't tell. Good luck, Mr. Riley. Just remember, if you see a light at the end of the tunnel, it's probably just my belly. How do I get in here? Guess I gotta go the long way through the dark here. You have orders to avoid it? It's probably for the best. Ultron got buffed and Daredevil is getting nerfed, so you're back into the Marvel Rivals adventure. I mean, Jeff is a natural fit for Deadpool. I don't think that's a bad idea, taxing. You can drop Path of Exile for a little while, and then you can fall into the sweet embrace of Marvel Rivals for a couple of months, and then you'll be so rage-filled, so tilted, that by the next time the next league pops out, you'll be ready. You'll be primed. Uh-oh, Audie's a Rivals player too. I got to gold in that game. I'm done. Jeff is a beautiful creature. It's true.
Come, help me with this.
I mean, Deadpool just looks like Daredevil that looks like Spider-Man. Daredevil can be played as any of them? It's weird. My problem with those kinds of games is I have to sink in a great deal of time in order to get good, so I just don't. I'm no natural player for these kinds of things. I need to practice. Yeah, I don't have any game sense, and you know this. I have to learn it. I have above average aim. That is literally my only takeaway. And I can back that up with Kovacs. I think the reality is that game really doesn't care how well you can aim. You just pick your characters accordingly. Scroll girl, yeah. Pissing off taxing with every weird 110 damage acorn bounce. I think I need to get in that hole there. Squirrel Girl's fun when you just want to turn off your brain. But there's still people that are bad at it, which blows my mind. How can you be bad at Squirrel Girl? I just don't get it. I mean, there's average Squirrel Girls and there's great Squirrel Girls, but I feel like the floor is so unbelievably high. Anyway. Just don't understand. Yeah, but is that slightly really that big of a hinging point? I don't know. Find a choke point and just bounce acorns at it. Control some space. If you really need to, just whip it through your party. Space control is still a weird concept to me. It's like, I have 600 to 800 hit points. You have 250. Therefore, you are not allowed to stand where I stand, because I will kill you before you kill me. That is the essence right there. Here. Anyway, I'll probably never be good at a competitive game, but that's okay. I don't need to be. Thanks for hanging out. Have yourselves a lovely night. We are well on our way to the weekend, which is awesome. I'm hoping I get a way better sleep tonight because I did not get any sleep last night. I was up like 5 or 6 times. I wonder if I actually got any reasonable REM. I don't know. You've had a few good choke slams. Anyway, take care of yourselves, everybody. I'll be back tomorrow. Probably gonna start Loki season 2. And some other stuff. So pay attention if you're interested in that one. Yeah. Have a good one.